Hi, I'm Megan Baker, and today I'm going to be talking about how to dress for a presentation. To start, let's throw it back all the way to our first assignment. For my first presentation, I accidentally wore Birkenstocks with dress pants. I didn't even realize that I was wearing them until I saw Carrie Benson look down at my feet right before I went on to present. I was so used to wearing them every day that I put them on in the morning out of habit. Obviously, before this class, I had never given a presentation where I had to dress properly. After this mistake, it became very clear to me that I needed to learn how to dress professionally. With the lectures and outside research, I now have a better understanding of how to dress for a presentation or a professional setting. First of all, you may be wondering why dressing well even matters, because a person in jeans can be just as competent as someone wearing a business suit. But dressing well is really all about the first impression. It is in a person's nature to judge quickly, so within the first few seconds of seeing you, assumptions are already being made. Your attire is the first point of contact when meeting others, even before you start talking. So, because of this, throughout this presentation, I will define different types of outfits, explain a few general rules on dressing for a presentation, tell you why the color of your outfit matters, and how to avoid pre-presentation clothing stress. Like I said, I am now going to start by defining the 3 most common ways to dress for a presentation. According to Speak Simple, which is a presentation coaching company, there is business formal, also known as semi-formal, business casual, and casual attire. Business formal is your top-of-the-line outfit. It's probably an extremely nice suit, and maybe even a tuxedo or cocktail dress for women. But if not, it should at least look expensive. This type of attire is appropriate for meetings with executive, top-scale business events, and conversations with really important people. Next, we have business casual. This is the most typical of the attire for presentations amongst these 3. These clothes are usually appropriate with audiences that will be dressed in a variety of styles, with an emphasis on being casual and comfortable. Finally, casual attire is actually on the rise within the workplace. This clothing is pretty straightforward. It's anything that you would typically wear outside of work. Think jeans and a t-shirt. After my research, I have come to the conclusion that there are about 4 basic rules on how to dress for a presentation that everybody should follow. First, you should always dress as well as or slightly better than your audience. This one's pretty simple. If the audience is going to be dressed in casual attire, then you need to be dressed in business casual clothes. Dressing slightly better than your audience will help you stand out and really establish yourself as a presenter. There should be a big emphasis on dressing slightly better than your audience, because if you're overdressed, then you can appear stuffy and unrelatable. Next, you should dress in something that moves. In order to capture the audience's attention during a presentation, you're most likely going to have to move around the room, so your clothes should move with you. You may not be making extreme movements, but some clothes restrict you so much that you'll look ridiculous when you try to walk. When you feel uncomfortable, you look uncomfortable. So make sure that you can move in your outfit before presenting so it doesn't distract you or your audience. My third rule is that you should dress consistently with your brand. This one's a little harder to explain, but basically, you should dress how you want to be perceived by your audience. For example, if you meet with a banker and they're in jeans and sandals, it's going to make you a little wary of doing business with them. According to research done by Northwestern University, students stated that doctors who wore lab coats during a presentation felt more credible to the students. In addition to making you look more credible, make sure that you feel confident in your outfit as well. That confidence will spill over into your presentation and make your presentation more convincing as a whole. My 4th and final rule is to dress like a grown-up. I included this rule because it's especially important for college kids. Unfortunately, we can't get up and present in leggings and a sweatshirt because it doesn't make us look mature. If we want to be taken seriously, we have to dress the part. We also shouldn't try to dress like someone we're not, because that also becomes distracting for the audience. For example, you would most likely find it weird if someone over 40 presented in front of a bunch of teenagers in a crop top and cut-off jean shorts. Next, I'm going to talk about why the color of your outfit matters. The colors you wear for a presentation might be the last thing on your mind, but there is a psychology behind this small detail. According to PolicyViz, which is a website that helps people in the business field improve their presentation style, they found that a gray suit or blazer reflects that a person is approachable and personable. They also found that blue makes a person seem more authoritative and trustworthy. Lastly, the website said that a red-oriented outfit is best at capturing an audience's attention before you even say anything. However, the colors that you may want to present to an on-screen audience are usually a little bit different than a live audience. According to research done by Quantified Communications, which is a platform to help improve communication skills, a white outfit will usually blow out the shot, while black has a tendency to make the speaker look like a floating head. You should also avoid wearing patterns on screen because it'll cause your outfit to look distorted on camera. Now that I have colors out of the way, let's talk about what exactly you should wear. I've already kind of touched on this, but now I'm really going to break it down on what specific clothes men and women should wear for certain presentations. For presentations to coworkers or any type of casual presentation, men should wear their normal workwear with a few special touches. This can be a well-fitting blazer, tailored pants, an iron button-down, and more casual dress shoes. And when I say casual dress shoes, I mean that they're usually not like the black formal shoes that we're used to. They can be brown or any type of shoe like a Sperry. For these casual presentations, ties are usually not necessary. For casual presentations, women can wear pencil skirts or slacks with a blouse or cardigan. Women can also wear a more casual dress for these presentations. These are usually less structured with a lighter material than a formal presentation dress. The shoes that we wear should also be in a neutral color and be comfortable enough to move around in. For casual presentations, this is usually some type of flat. For a presentation with an executive or anybody more important than you speak to in your daily life, men will usually have to make a few more adjustments to their normal outfits. Men can wear a tailored suit in a conservative black, gray, or blue tone. Anything outside of the spectrum usually looks a little bit out of the ordinary for men's fashion. The dress shirt underneath the jacket should also be ironed and in a shade that won't distract the audience. For these more important presentations, men should also wear a tie and a dress shoe to complete the look. Accessories like pocket squares or watches can also help personalize the outfit. Women's options are a little bit more limited when it comes to formal presentation wear. According to Women's Health magazine, the most common formal presentation outfit for a woman is a pantsuit. These are usually structured with a feminine waistline and can include tailored pants or a pencil skirt. Women can also wear a structured dress in a neutral color for formal presentations, similar to something Carrie Benson would wear. Women also usually wear heels for these formal presentations, but again, make sure that they are comfortable and the heel is not too high so you can walk in it. For both men and women, make sure that your hair is styled neatly. Also, if you choose to wear jewelry, keep it simple, and makeup should be in a neutral color and have a matte finish. All this means is that you need to pay attention to detail. Wrinkled shirts, scuffed shoes, and messy hair signify that you're not a very detail-oriented person, and you might lack respect for yourself and your appearance. But if you step on stage looking clean and organized, then it's a lot easier for the audience to take you seriously as a person and as a presenter. The last thing I'm going to talk about is how to avoid what to wear stress. Before our first presentation in this class, we were told to wear business formal for presentations. I remember a bunch of hands went up in the air with everybody trying to figure out what exactly that is. Based on the story I told earlier, I obviously didn't really know what to wear either. But there are ways to avoid this pre-presentation outfit stress. One way to avoid being overdressed or underdressed is to simply ask someone in charge what to wear. If it's not a situation you are familiar with, having this information will allow you to begin thinking about what category of clothes to choose from. Once you have figured out what to wear, practice your presentation in that outfit. Doing this dress rehearsal will allow you to feel more comfortable in your clothes and help you figure out what is too uncomfortable to present in. As you can see, your outfit is really a small detail that can help make or break your presentation. First, you need to understand the definitions of different styles of outfits. Then, you need to follow the 4 rules: dressing slightly better than your audience, making sure your outfit moves, dressing for your role, and making sure that your outfit is age appropriate. Finally, you need to understand that the color you wear affects your presentation, and you need to pay attention to the small details in your outfit to avoid looking unorganized and messy. Despite the importance of these things, don't let clothes be the most stressful part of your presentation. Follow everything I said above and get that part out of the way so that you can focus on your actual content. Thank you, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.